Welcome to the live sound report for Sunday, June 14th, 2015. And I just realized I forgot to have my coffee today. I'm a little bit sleepy, and I think that's why. Not to mention the mayhem that ensued today for Children's Sunday. So this is kind of a crazy Sunday. Because every Sunday school class presented a little lesson about what they learned this year, put together some sort of little skit or video or something. And one of the reasons why it was a little nuts was because we didn't do a rehearsal. And so throughout the week I'm getting emails. Actually yesterday I got a number of emails. So like the Saturday before Sunday service, I got a number of emails saying, you know, here's see the attached pictures, we're gonna do a slideshow. And then another email saying so-and-so left the USB drive with the video at the top of the stairs with instructions, and which is great. You know, it's nice to have instructions about exactly what is on the USB drive. And then one that was like, you know, we want this song to be played during the background while the kids are up there, but I think it's, you know, this song and this artist, but I'm not sure. I have it on my iPhone. So I'm like, okay, we'll try to work with that. So just the mayhem of doing like a production like this with no rehearsal. I think, you know, when I was told there wouldn't be rehearsal, I didn't really push back because I'm super busy at work. I got InfoCom coming up, preparing for that, all kinds of stuff. So I probably should have pushed back a little bit and tried to advocate for a rehearsal. I think that would have at least one week ahead of time to kind of get everything straightened out. I mean, the technical arts and the stuff that goes on behind the scenes on like a day like today, most people just aren't aware of, and they just don't know what needs to happen to make things run smoothly. So, but then like the crazy side of me is kind of like, all right, let's see if we can do it. You know, like let's see if we can pull this thing off, which is I don't know. I guess that makes me a little bit of a lunatic, right? I guess I can't say I really enjoy doing that, but at least it makes it more interesting, and it's, you know, I'm on my toes. So anyway, that was how today went. It was one service, and then I got a question for you guys out there. So let's say you've got a guitar player or a keyboard player, and they've got, you know, effects pedals, or, you know, in the keyboard realm, they've got what they call patches, or, you know, different synth textures, and these different textures have different dynamics. As the sound guy, again, not having a rehearsal, trying to mix everything, set levels, get a rough mix going. You know, multiple mixes, like the main mix, the monitor mix, the overflow mix, the broadcast mix. Trying to get all these mixes, you know, squared away and get some baseline settings, and then to be told that, you know, well, when I play this patch during this song, my level needs to be here, but when I play this patch, you need to turn me up or down. And it's like I get that, like that's like a really good audio engineer, a really good, you know, audio mixer should be able to kind of like read off of a chart or some sort of cheat sheet, or just know the songs really well and kind of be able to ride the faders and stuff. But if you don't have a rehearsal to practice, like what I guess that's my question. When you encounter that situation, how do you respond to the musician in kind of like a loving and encouraging way, but at the same time being like, hey, this is a lot of detail we're getting into now, and service starts in like 15 minutes, so I don't know what to do, you know. So that's kind of, I was kind of put in that place too, on top of all the other mayhem. But, you know, I think it ended up going okay. Rich was there, and he actually mixed overflow for me, which was really nice, because I just had to worry about, you know, broadcast and the main mix, and Rich was just taking care of overflow. So super excited, or yeah, I feel like I say super excited way too much. I could like remove that word from my vocabulary. I was very, very appreciative of Rich's service to mix overflow. Let's see. Oh, and we had 3 new volunteers, or at least the first time I mixed these these vocalists. I think I mentioned in the past we had some new vocalists up there. Today we had Ashley, Leanne, and Luney. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but we had 3 new people up there singing. So we got to have the chat about, you know, microphone technique and you know, hold it, not keep it on the stand, and all that fun stuff. But anyway, it's encouraging to see more people getting involved. So I wanted to give a little shout out to, you know, people joining the team. It takes some guts to get up there on stage and in front of a lot of people if you've never done that before. So, you know, kudos to them, props to them for jumping out there and helping out with singing. So that was cool. What was the last thing? Oh, I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, so this is funny. So I'm up there, and so there's this Facebook group, which I recommend if you're a volunteer tech, you do stuff for the church. Definitely check out this Facebook group called Church Sound Media Tech, and there's just a bunch of other people like you that are up there doing tech. Some of them are full-timers or staff or volunteers. You know, they come from all different scenarios, but I tend to see people posting, you know, they'll take a picture from front of house from their perspective with like the console and like the band in the back, and you know, some of the consoles are pretty expensive, especially when you get down some of these larger churches or mid-sized churches, maybe I would assume down in the South or Midwest. And so I was just sitting up there, and we've got software audio console, and so we have no console. Like, my console is a keyboard. Okay, I guess this guy's letting me go. Oh, now he's gonna go too. Oh, what happens? He got there first. I swear, he was at the intersection first. He should have gone. But anyway, so the people are posting their console. So I got to thinking, man, we're 100% software based, using software audio console. I'm just gonna take a picture of my keyboard and throw it out there and just see. I know it's somewhat controversial, but to not have a console, to just be in 100% being like software and tablet world, and we don't have a tablet. Like, we're 100% using mouse, trackball, keyboard, and it's a little bit clunky. And I think I said in that comment there, you got to be a little bit nutty to depart from faders 100%, but that's the way we like it around EVC. We're just a little crazy like that. So we've been talking about getting maybe like some MIDI controlled, like an 8-bank faders, a bank of 8 faders, or a bank of 16 or 24, something like that, so we can at least map some physical stuff. But haven't done that yet. So anyway, check out that post, and I will see you in the next Volunteer Tech vlog. My name is Nate. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.